We can never fight negative with negative. Positive will always be negative.
Hold
You know
on,
what
hold
I'm
on,
saying?
Ross.
Nah,
You getting
serious.
deep now.
Nah, real talk, you can't do that, bro. So that's how I'm trying to operate with a positive. You know what I'm saying? So you hit me with negative, I hit you with positive. You gonna feel
The person,
you know,
yeah,
he gonna
yeah.
feel good. Like, oh, hold on now.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying? Because that person can automatically know if he being negative that he wants another negative part to spark him up. But if I hit you with positive, now you in a dull moment.
Yo, what's going on, world? It's your boy Doug with my co-host K Ross.
What's going down?
Y'all, welcome to another edition of the Bigger Dream Podcast. Ross, what's going on with you, brody?
Man, I am blessed. I'm always blessed, man. Feeling good today. How are you, man?
I'm feeling good, man. Man, I'm just living life, bro. I'm good, man. You know, we had a pretty. I like our little talks or whatever we be doing before the podcast, bro. We just be we don't be wasting time, but they just be, I don't know, they be interesting, bro. But yeah, man, I've been pretty good, man. How like your week been, like so far?
Week been good, bro. Just been looking at a lot of things differently, man. Just going in with different mindsets, you know, just from reading the word and how I'm supposed to go into the work environment and how I'm just supposed to carry myself, period, man. So my week has been awesome, bro. Like, again, we talked about just choosing, you know, when things come your way. If you can either let it affect you negatively or you can let it affect you positive. So, man, I just been going in with a positive mindset, man. And this week have been good, man. Like I said, my boy Doug, he been doing his thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shoot, man, I just feel like the squad is turning back up, you know what I'm saying? Things are happening, so things are in the air right now. So, man, I feel good, man. This week was great, man. What about you?
That's some good stuff. Yeah, man, I've been back doing my thing as well. One thing I can just pick out particularly, bro, I've been eating out a lot. Well, not even just eating out, but just like eating bad, you know, and that's been having an effect on me. And I'm like, bro, I need to chill, man. I need to get back to eating my greens and drinking my smoothies and things like that. I think I worked out like once this week. So I said today I'm gonna definitely work out and just get that back into my routine.
Gotcha.
But Ross, man, I told you I had a couple questions I was gonna say for the podcast for you, bro. I want to go on and get them joints going. I know our listeners, 100,000 listeners out there, they ready for the podcast to start. Yeah, bro. So I want to ask you, because I had got asked this question yesterday or the day before. Yesterday. To you, bro, what do you think is the most important aspect of business?
Most important?
Yeah, what's the most important aspect of business to you?
I would say it'd be my team.
Your team. Why is that?
Like for my business or like business overall?
No, your business.
I feel like the team. You know, if we on one accord and we have a goal that it'll get executed. Regardless, don't matter. Long as the team is okay, long as we're on one accord, that's my number one thing. Because if we have any, you know, confusion in the camp, it can stop us from reaching the goal. So yeah, I believe it. For me, it had to be the team.
Okay. Now that's some good stuff. Team, I said, I told the mindset.
Oh,
I was like,
one
man,
accord. So
yeah.
mindset.
Yeah, that pretty
We
much.
know what's going on. We're not having no confusion in the camp. We're not having no beef. This person mad at that person. Long as that's not it, we good. So yeah, that's how. So that goes hand in hand. Mindset.
Hold on. When you say this person not mad at this person, like, what you mean by
As
that?
the company grows, we're gonna have that type of stuff, and that's why I say it's important to know who's on your team. You know what I'm saying? Once we put people in different positions. You feel me? Like I said, and that's why you gotta have that strong mindset, because the enemy can play with a person's mind and be like, why come he get to be the management role? Why come he get to be over the finances? Why come he get to be over the employees? Why come he get, you know, and start hitting you with the whys? And if that person not strong mentally, it can affect them. So
I got you. Okay, well, and just last thing, bro, what is the most enjoyable about like owning your own business, bro?
The process.
The process. You gonna have to explain though for the people out there, like what you mean.
Man, I always talked about a long time ago, man, and it hit me like 2 weeks ago. I was like, Ross, bro, you used to always say enjoy the journey. You know what I'm saying? So that is the process, and once we complete everything, I get to control my life how I want to control my life.
Nice.
You feel me? So yeah, That's it.
Okay, no, that's some good stuff, bro. Yeah, I got asked that question, a series of questions, and I was just, pretty much my answer was kind of similar to the to what you just said. So nah, that was some good stuff. But y'all, the Bigger Dream family, man. Today, man, we would just like to talk to you guys. And I just pointed out like some specific things, like you guys. I want to talk today to like that person or those group of people that started their business and everything was going good at first, and you seen progress, and then at a point in time, you just became complacent, and you just became like okay with what was going on, within that process, and you got comfortable. And on the flip side, I want to talk to the people that's in that relationship, with that boy, with that girl, with that male, with that female, and things were going great at first, and then you got comfortable and you stopped doing the things that got you to that, let's say, point B in a relationship, and you just got comfortable. You stopped doing things that got you to point B, and then you just got complacent. So pretty much I want to talk to you guys today about consistency, like the importance of consistency. And man, y'all, I had to thank God that, cause I've never been single for this long. So like I've had a lot of time to just like work on me.
Yes, sir.
And think about certain things just like in deep thoughts, you guys. And I just thought like, man, being consistent, cause I bro, it's so crazy, Ross, that like a lot of stuff entrepreneur wise can reflect on like your it's can go in like different areas of your life. We always talk about it. And one day I was just thinking, well, like probably like last week, before I started back pulling up on folks, I was like, man, like I gotta be consistent. And then I started thinking about relationships. I was like, dang, relationships, you have to be consistent.
Yeah.
So, I had told y'all like, man, I'm finna just start doing what I used to do. And you guys, before the pandemic, when I was working, at my full-time job, I would love to go pull up on people, to pull up on our potential clients. And the point of
during lunchtime.
Dang,
on lunchtime.
I forgot all about that.
Man.
Dang, yeah. So during on my lunch breaks, I would go to our potential clients and try to do my little pitch and things like that, and try to make it back within that hour, if it was an hour. I don't even remember. But yeah, so before I quit my job, I was like, hey, when I quit my job, I'm gonna be doing it. I can't wait to do this on a daily basis, Monday through Friday. I can't wait to do this. And then unfortunately, the pandemic happened.
Yeah.
And then we still in the middle of a pandemic. I guess. Is this still a pandemic?
It's still a pandemic.
You sure?
It's still a pandemic.
Okay. All right. Well, during the pandemic, a lot of our clients, their businesses closed down, and then when they opened back up, I was just still in that role of okay. Instead of pulling up, I'm just make phone calls. Yeah. Instead of pulling up, I'm just keep making phone calls. And Ross used to always say, or he still say, like, whenever I do pull up, something good happens. Yeah. But I got complacent with just, all right, man, we got these contracts or whatever excuse I would have made up. It was like, okay, I don't have to, pull up on people. So what I did, I said, man, I got to get back into that mode. I got to get back to the reason why I jumped off, because I said, man, I'm comfortable doing this, and I need to do this because every time I pull up on folks, we always hear some good news. So I was just thinking like I have to get back to that consistency of as far as pulling up and trying to see these results, because I got too comfortable, and I know something's good is gonna happen out of me pulling up. So I was just like, man, I have to get back to being consistent with our process. The reason why I jumped off in the first place, man, and I feel like consistency can play a big part in a lot of things, you guys. And it's just so crazy. I was like, this world, like, they like consistency. Like, we live in a world where people like consistency. They don't like change. The only time they like change is when people change for the better. And I give you an example, you guys. Every time you go to Chick-fil-A, you expect them to have great service. Yep. You expect for them to hit you with the my pleasure. And you expect for them to, if you ask for 2 Chick-fil-A sauces and 2 ranches, you expect for them to put 2 Chick-fil-A sauces and 2 ranches inside the bag.
But they getting about 6. 6 apiece.
They give you more. They go
Chick-fil-A.
beyond it. You get that feeling when you go. You like, man, I love this place. Like it's like a happy place. It's like good vibes there.
Yeah.
And you expect that, and you expect that out based off consistency. You don't ever expect to go there and not get what you ask for, or more than what you ask for. And you know, if you do go and you ask for 2 and 2 and they give you 2 and they accidentally give you 1, which I don't think they ever just messed up on the order, you will probably be like, dang, I probably asked for 1 instead of 2 anyway. Like, you won't even put it on them. You be like, oh, that was probably my fault.
Yeah, that was on me.
And it's like, you guys, with consistency, like, it builds that trust, and it builds that security feeling. And it's like, bro, it's just so deep. It's just so many avenues that I can go right now. But Ross, bro, how do you feel about, you know, whether that's consistency in your life, business life, like how do you feel about consistency overall, I guess, bro? Like, what are your thoughts?
Consistency got to be a way of life.
Okay.
Like I said, for me, I chase after holiness in my spiritual life, because I know you just touched on relationship and business, but it's in your spiritual life too. Me and my word, I have to be consistent every day, getting in my Bible and getting the word inside of me. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that I'm growing in that area, because once you're consistent, you get to grow. You feel me?
Yep.
And even with the health, once you eat healthy, once you do it consistently, you will see the results that you want to have in your life.
Yep.
You feel me? So, man, I love that consistent role. And even in a relationship, like, my girl get on me all the time. Be like, yeah, you used to do things. Now you fell off. You feel me? Since you got me now, you know, you don't do the things that you used to do. And it's that consistent role. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't consistent since I got her. You feel me? I feel like I can slack. You know what I'm saying? We're getting that little lag roll, and we just say, I got my woman, I'm good. You feel me? But that's just different areas that I have to grow in. You know what I'm saying? I got to pick up that slack that I have and be consistent, be more consistent with my woman. And yeah, bro, I love that you bringing this out to the people, bro, because I feel like it's needed, especially in the time that we're in now. Yeah. That we don't have time to be relaxed in anything that we do. You know, I know I'm reading the book Discipline of a Godly Man, and we're talking about the relaxation role and how we have to be consistent in everything that we do, you know, in the word and stuff. But yeah, man, this is a great topic though, Doug, for real, bro. Like, this is great.
Yeah, and you know, like you said, as far as, you know, with your lady and, you know, being consistent in with the things that you did when you first started off, and bro, that's when you hear like about a lot of relationships failing, they always be like, oh, you wasn't doing the things that you did to get me. Right. Like you got the prize, and now you, like you said, relax. You chillaxing now, and it's like you really have to stay, you know, consistent, man. And you know, I like what he say. What he do for his wife. He like, bro, he been ironing, folding his clothes for many years, and I'm like, bro, it's consistency, bro. That consistency is key, bro. Consistency is really power, bro. Like you. Every day, bro, when you being consistent with something, bro, it really just builds momentum. And you can see when a person is consistent, like you were just talking about, like working out. Like you can see when a person is consistent with their workouts. Like you can actually look at that person and tell.
Oh, man. He stay in the gym.
Exactly. He consistent in the gym. And on the flip side, you can tell when a person is inconsistent, you know, in the gym. You be like, dang, like that person, man, need to go to the gym or whatever. So, man, consistency is important. And what a lot of people need to realize is, you know, like success, it takes you have to be consistent with whatever process you're going through, people, in order to be successful. Like you have to continue doing things day in and day out. Like success really don't happen overnight, and it just don't got to be in business. It can be success in your relationship, success with God, success with anything. Like you have to get them small wins going. You have to be consistent with whatever process that you're going if you want to get a W in that area, man. And bro, God, like I always tell you, Ross, I don't be knowing if it be God talking, and I'm being honest, bro. I don't know if it be God talking to me or if I just be thinking about whatever, but I was just like, bro, like consistency, like you really have to be consistent in many areas of your life, bro. So that's what I, you know, trying to get back in the groove of doing. And like I said, relationship wise, I was just thinking like, I wasn't consistent in my past relationship. Like I got comfortable, you know, and I was just like, hey, freak it. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like I was
There's
just
nothing wrong with that though. You know,
Nah, it is something wrong with it,
I
bro.
understand that it's wrong that you failed in that area, but you're human. But you acknowledge what you have done wrong. So life is always about, like I said, man, us as humans, man, we want to get on to somebody, you know what I'm saying? But I believe if we walk in grace and mercy like how God does it, then we can grow in the areas that we have to. You know what I'm saying? Like with the consistent, you say you wasn't consistent and you were finna be down on yourself because you wasn't consistent.
at the time I didn't know that I wasn't.
You feel what I'm saying? At that time you didn't know, but you had to go through it so you can know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's nothing wrong with it. That's what I'm saying, nothing wrong. Okay, yeah, it was wrong. Like for me, it's wrong for me being inconsistent, like in the area. But now that I see it and I recognize it now, if I choose not to be consistent, it's a problem.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
you gotta identify the problem, and then whatever the solution is, you gotta act upon the solution.
So you saying when they identify that they doing something wrong,
Yeah.
and they acknowledge it, but they don't act on it, they don't try to fix it, that's wrong?
That's wrong.
Okay.
But if you identify the problem, be like, okay, that person, okay, I don't think this. Yeah. If that problem, what was the question again?
So if a person sees a problem, acknowledges it, but they don't fix it, like
Yeah, that's a problem.
yeah, okay.
And that's a problem. That's a self problem with that individual. You know, because again, like I said, don't nobody want to hear about what they do wrong.
Yeah.
You know, we always as humans, we want to be the ones that call the shots. We want to tell other people what they do and stuff. But when they come to us, we don't want to hear about us because we know our problems. We just don't want to hear it.
I wonder why
You know,
though.
I don't know why we're like that, man. And like I said, sometimes pride be in the way. You know, I know that problem is there, but I don't want you to expose my problem to me. You know, I want to be the one to expose all the problems. So,
Bro, why do we have people like that in this society, bro? Like,
it's humans.
Bro, that needs to stop being the excuse, bro, because, like, bro, I know for me and you, whenever, I know for a fact, like, I don't know everything about you, bro, but I do know, like, if you have a problem, bro, like, you not finna just try to, like, keep it, like, lingering on. Like, you gonna try to work on, we always talk about 100%, bro. So, like, why aren't other people, when they notice a problem or when they not doing this and not, why don't they want to get better? Like, why don't you want to get better?
I don't believe that they think that they believe in themselves, that they can go, that they can accomplish, or we're not even talking about goals, that they can defeat whatever that they're going through.
Okay.
I don't believe that they believe in themselves that they can get over it.
So people don't believe in themselves.
They feel like, oh, they say this, well, this is just who I am.
Okay. Yep, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? They say, hey, this is who I am. So either get over, like, I'm not going to change that. Then when you automatically put that in your mind that you're not going to change, you got to listen to humans. That's what they mean.
Yep.
They not going to change. Me, I'm going to say, okay, man, all right, I hear you talking about that. I'm going to write it down. You know what I'm saying? I showed you the book when I wrote stuff down, like, okay, this is what they said about me. I have to fix these things.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, man, I'm just trying to get better each day. You know, and I got to be consistent each day. And some days I have my relaxed days, and there's no excuse. I cannot be relaxed. You know what I'm saying? I must be in my word daily because he the one that changes me. He changed me in his word, you know, from the inside out. So, man, that's why, man, I love God's word, man. But,
Yeah, I know.
People they just don't believe that they can change. They believe that's who they are. Because they've been doing it for so long, and they just put it in their mind like, this is right. You know, in their world, it can be right in their world.
I don't even agree with that though, bro. Because I've heard people, you know, say many times like, this attitude, I get it from my mama, I get it from my family, or I know you heard the term people be like, oh, I'm just big bone. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can make a change, you can make a difference. Like you guys, like whatever area that I'm in, like whatever area that I'm doing wrong, I be wanting folks to let me know, hey, like you tripping. Like I told somebody the other day, they said, like they checked me, and I was like, hey, like I need that. I said, like keep that same energy. Like it wasn't on no negative, so it was just like, hey, like I need that more in my life. Like check me whenever I'm, you know, messing up or just whatever. Like let me know because I be needing them. I be needing that. Like I be feeling like I be doing good, but I know in some areas I slack off or I don't do this or I don't do that. I said, let me know. Like, keep that same energy with me. And you know, for the people out there that's listening, if you feel like this is just the way you are, like you trying to instill that into your brain, and it's not true at all. Like, you can change. Like, a person can change. Like, I used to be a certain way when I was younger, and I thought that was just who I was. Like, I was really out there tripping back in the day.
I would too.
And it's like, if I can change, if Rose can change, you can change whatever you said. Oh, this is just me on. Like, man, try to get better. Try to be in that 100% role. And man, find something and stick with it and be consistent with it. Not no negative stuff, but find something positive and stick with it and be consistent. I guarantee you, whatever you're going through, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you will be successful in it, man. Like I said, y'all, success does not happen overnight. It may look like, I know you heard the term, you know, people thought this person is successful, this person became successful overnight, but no, it's all the things that person did that you didn't see, that you didn't hear of, and it all added up to make it look like it was successful overnight. But back behind closed doors, you guys, this person, they was putting in hard work. If a person want to change how their attitude is, like, I used to have a bad attitude, but I was like, man, like, I want to be successful in relationships, so I have to change my attitude. Man, Ross, bro, I got checked so hard. Like, bro, back in the day, man, in relationships, you know, I used to have attitude. I really didn't care what, like, the female was saying, but now it's like, bro, I have to be understanding. Like, I have to be like, you know, you always think you're right. That was my problem. I don't care what you said, as long as I feel like in my mind I'm right. I don't care what you gotta say. And I got checked the other day because I was like, bro, I'm right. Like, I'm right. I know I ain't do nothing wrong. I know this and that. I ain't trying to get too deep. And the person, they was like, okay, it may look like that, but from my standpoint, it looked like this, and my feelings are hurt. So you finna just ignore my feelings because you saying that you was, and I'm like, dang, like, I gotta look at it from like another person's standpoint. Even though I know I didn't do nothing, it's like, dang, like, I hurt this person's feelings, so boom, I gotta try to fix it. So, man, back in the day, I would have just been like, okay, I know I ain't do nothing wrong, so you gonna have to fix that on your own. But it's like, you have to get to that point where you gotta be more caring, bro. You just gotta be great, man. That's something that I was willing, and that's one thing. You have to be willing to change. And it's like, bro, I'm open. I'm like, hey, whatever will get me to that next level in business and personal relationships and anything, bro, like, I'm willing to do it. And a lot of you guys, you got that door closed, you got that door shut in that area. You like, bro, like, I'm not, like, this is who I am. Boom. And it shouldn't be like that, man. You should always want to be better, man. And, you know, something that's helped me out, and, you know, I didn't know it at the time, but it was just being consistent and attempting, trying to be a better person. We've been telling you guys since day one, 100%, and we really mean that we be trying to be 100% areas, and that involves being consistent in different things, getting small wins, you guys. So, Ross, you got anything to add to that, or what's up?
Important, man. I was thinking about. I said that, man. I'm just trying my best to walk like how Jesus was, man, and be slow to anger. And he was always. That's why he the master teacher, because he was always teaching, you know. And I love how he, you know. I was talking to myself. I was really talking to the Lord, but I was talking to myself.
See, I don't be knowing what I be doing, but okay.
I be talking to God, then I talk to myself, and God knows, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, Lord, I'm going to just have to start doing like what you do. You know, when somebody offended you, you taught them. You know, you didn't get mad, you didn't get upset. I said, us as humans, we get mad too fast. You tell me about myself, or if I wrong you, if I stab you in the back, we get mad.
Pissed off.
You know what I'm talking about? Like, cut you off, let you go. Peter denied Jesus Christ 3 times. Now, if your best friend deny you, what would you do?
I'm gonna feel some kind of way.
You're gonna be mad.
Yeah.
But Jesus was the master teacher, and still is the master teacher. I can't say was because that's past tense. But I'm speaking when he was down here on the earthly form. When Peter denied Jesus 3 times, his friend Peter felt the guilt in his heart. But Jesus, before Peter did it, Jesus already told you, like, Peter, before this night over with, this before Jesus got crucified, he was like, you gonna deny me 3 times. This is his best friend. His best friend saying, I never deny you, my Lord. You know what I'm saying? But then when he ended up denying him, and then when Jesus died on the cross and rose on the 3rd day, and he was speaking to Mary, and he said, Go tell Peter that I love him.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying?
Dang.
And that's just really walking in grace, that grace role I was talking about earlier. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I was just telling the Lord, like, God, that's how I gotta operate in life. You feel me? Like, instead of me getting mad about what somebody had done, I know, and remember on Instagram, I sent you the video, like, people gonna stab you in the back, people are going to do you wrong, these things are going to happen in this life. But if you walk how I walk, and I'm talking about Jesus, you'll be okay because you know it's going to happen. Jesus knew that he was going to deny him. He knew it. He could have responded, he could have cut his best friend off. Instead, he showed compassion and love to him. And that helped Peter out so much because he was on fire for Christ. When he said, oh man, he forgave me. Oh, I ain't gonna never do you wrong again, my king. I won't deny you again. You feel me? And that's how you can help a person out. If you just look at it a different view, you know what I'm saying? You can help a person out about helping them how to treat you. Because if you show them grace and be like, he like, oh, he didn't get mad. Like, I would have got mad about that.
Yeah.
That can help, like, hey, I won't never wrong you again in that area because I see how you treated me. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you treated me with such grace and mercy. I won't wrong you in the area. Even though, you know what I'm saying, you explained it to him different. Like, hey, bro, that was wrong. You know what I'm saying? But I still love you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to cut you off. I forgive you, you know what I'm saying? But if you keep doing it,
Damn.
us as human, that's when we cut you off.
So.
But Jesus say forgive 7 times 70. So if you keep doing it, you just continue to be that master teacher over that person's life. So that's what I'm trying to operate right now in my life, man. Just be that teacher role and understand, you know what I'm saying? Even in my relationship, that's a whole nother ball game, you know what I'm saying? You got to understand these women. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, man. Like, you got to understand them and hear them. And that's what my woman tell me, man. You know, I need to listen to her and understand her. And like I said, I'm not perfect. Yeah. I just want to receive that same grace that I give. You know what I'm saying? So.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. I know when you was talking about that role, you was like, you've told me a countless amount of times when people, I don't know if you said the word wronged me or something, you was like, hit them with a smile or something like that. Because I know when don't you got like an example when you was like at a store and somebody was being like the waiter, not the waiter, but like the person at the register or something was being like wrong or
he was operating in a negative form.
And what you hit him with?
Like, positivity. You know what I'm saying? My woman like, hold on, he being negative. You know, she was expecting me to go off, but I said we could never fight negative with negative. Positive will always be negative.
Hold on, Rob. You getting deep now.
Nah, real talk, you can't do that, bro. So that's how I'm trying to operate with a positive. You know what I'm saying? So you hit me with negative, I hit you with positive. You gonna feel. He gonna feel guilty. Like, oh, hold on now.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying? Because that person can automatically know if he being negative that he wants another negative part to spark him up. But if I hit you with positive, now you in a dull moment,
bro. Y'all.
I might just spark you up so you can go positive. Like, man, in my mind, you know, hey, so.
Bro, so you telling me if I come at you negatively, you hit me with okay, that's fine, thank you, you have a great day.
Bro.
I'ma feel like,
man,
dang, like, because I'm expecting to have a negative.
This is what I'm saying, though. If you
look right.
But if you look at Peter, when he denied Jesus Christ, I look at that as a negative. Like, that's your best friend. You denied him. Especially at that time when he's about to get crucified. You know what I'm saying? Like, we talk about this loyalty role so much, bro. If you see your best friend getting crucified, you'll be like, hey, I'm finna get crucified. If he getting crucified, you feel me? But I've been walking with you all this time, and they finally came captured you. You know what I'm saying? You deny me. But when Jesus rose, he hit him with positivity. Because automatically that person, Peter was negative. He was like, when Jesus, hey, man, he ain't coming back. He got so much guilt in his heart. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what that negative do. They be having all that guilt in your heart, all that stuff. Because I feel like, bro, when a person wrong you, they know they wrong you, bro. Yeah. You know, they know. Or when a person being negative, they know they being negative.
Especially when they being negative, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or whatever they going through, it causes them to be negative towards everybody. Like, we got to stop this, man. We got to grow in these areas, bro. You know, that's what we talk about in the podcast. Like, we can grow. You know what I'm saying? But when Jesus had came back and being positive, it turned that negativity around for him to be positive, bro. Like, it turned him, I'm telling you, it sparked him up for Christ. He was one of the head apostles here on this earth. You feel me? He started the church. I mean, Jesus started the church, but I'm just saying, like, man. So, yeah, he was an apostle. So,
I'm going to have to work on that. I'm going to keep it 100 with
That's how we got to operate. If we work on it every day and be consistent every day.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Try to be that teacher mode and teach ourselves and understand and listen to everybody that's around us and listen and see what they really see. Remember we were talking about that at the beginning. Man, we can operate in greatness, bro.
How many times do you think a person get upset off of somebody else's reaction in a day? Like,
oh man, that's
do you think a lot? Like, do you think like a person like really like if somebody come at you negative? How many times in a day do you think an average person get like upset because somebody else got upset at them or did something negatively to them?
Man, I don't know.
I'm just thinking like, bro, you really just opened up my mind. Like, bro, I really have to fight positive against they negative.
You got to.
And I'm going to win every time.
You gonna win.
I'm going to win every single time.
You going to win.
And it's really true. I know I just said it, but when you do that, if I come at you negative, you come at me positive, I'm the one that's going to feel bad.
I'm like, whoa.
Because I'm like...
You're not expecting that. You know
because in your head, you're not expecting... Because you're going to end up looking at yourself like, dang, I really wanted a negative reaction out of that
That's
dude.
what I'm saying.
You
like,
and that's negative. That's negative to think.
Yes.
Bro, my mind
that's why I said that's the shift that you got to have, man. That's the shift that you got to have.
Okay,
so
man.
That's where I've been trying to operate in, man. Just being that teacher moment and just be slow to anger. And I'm like, I be telling the Lord, like, when it's my time to actually do it, I'm like, Lord, it's hard. I don't know how you did it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this person over here really making me upset. You know, that's why you be slow to anger. You really got to do a pause and think about your responses, man. Because me, I respond too fast and I say the wrong thing. You feel me? And that's just an area that I had to be consistent in and just really just pause and think before I speak. Because I don't think before I speak. I just speak. You know, and so that's just, there's different areas that you got to break down in your life that you can't just be okay with. You know,
okay. Yep.
You can't be okay with, and this is just gonna be you. No. When I read the Bible, God is changing me, like I said, inside out, and I ask Him to remove things when He bring it to my mind. You know what I'm saying? Like how I should be. You know what I'm saying? So I ask Him, Lord, remove that thing from me because I don't want to operate like this. I'm not okay with this. Good. And if it's something wrong, if it's a problem with a person that's saying that they okay with having a negative mindset, negative actions in their life, that's not okay. You don't have to, it don't matter how old you are, bro. It's still time for elevation in your life. You still can elevate in your life in any area, man, because you're not there. Like I said, if you was there, bro, you'll be dead. Like I said, if you were perfect, you'll be dead, man, because you done it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's no need for you. It's no value here on earth for you.
Yeah,
I agree. Did it.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, well, hey, man, Ross, you like I said, you opened up my mind, man. I know, man, I need to start being consistent with that. You know, hitting people back with positive, you know, when they hit me with something negative. And I know that's just going to make me feel and be a greater person, man. And that's going to help influence other people, you know. And, bro, you really just, even though I knew your story when you just talking about it like the store, but I didn't really just think about it how you just put it, bro. Like, that really just opened up my mind. So, man, I'm really finna just try to be more positive, you know, within my life. And I can just think about it at work, bro. Like, at work, it's so much negativity going on. It's negativity.
There's a lot of negative stuff going on at the job.
It's a lot of negativity going on in the workplace, you guys. And, man, just imagine, you know, you guys, when you're at work or whatever, and somebody say something negative about whatever's going on at work, man, hit them back with something positive. I guarantee that's is it gonna mess up their day like a little bit? Cause they gonna be expecting something negative for it?
Hopefully it can shift their day.
Okay, okay.
Hopefully it can.
Yeah, okay. So y'all, man, just work on that at the workplace. You know, it's a lot of negativity going on. I be telling Ross about negative stuff out here all the time at the workplace. Hey. But you know, you guys, man, work on that, and I'm definitely going to work on that as well, man. I'm really finna try to do that in a lot of areas of my life. Just be a more positive individual. I want to spread that joy, spread that life into the world, man. And bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I'm not just talking. Like, you really just opened my mind, and I thank you for that, bro. Like, I really thank you for that, bro. So, man, y'all, I hope y'all learned something from this podcast today. Y'all stay consistent. However you got that man, however you got that female, stay consistent. 20 years from now, you need to still be doing the same things you did when you first got that person, man. Like, if you start off calling your woman beautiful, man, keep doing it. If you start off calling your dude fine or whatever, well, I don't know, whatever y'all, I don't know. Continue doing it. Continue treating your lady. Continue treating your business. Continue to stay consistent with your process and your business, you guys. If you're seeing progress, keep going. Don't get comfortable. Don't get comfortable when you make it to the top. You have to keep going, keep fighting for that chase, you guys. So, you guys, before I let you y'all out of here, you know, we got to give a quick shout out to the sponsor, LWM Love Waste Management, the best. Y'all, the best trash valet vendor here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. If you stay in apartments, they have a trash valet service and it's not doing good, notify your front office to look into Love Waste Management. They're doing pretty good things in the area. And, you know, like I said, they told me a couple weeks ago they will not be a small business for long. So shout out to them. Shout out to the growth they're doing. Shout out to everything they've been through, man. We've been rocking with them since day one of the podcast. Who you know had a sponsor the first day of the podcast?
That's crazy.
So, y'all, like I said, I hope you enjoyed this message. Don't forget to leave us some reviews. Tell people about it. I know we've been getting a lot of downloads for like on our podcasting site, but we need some more views on the YouTube. We need some more subscribers. We just stuck at 116 subscribers for a minute now. So tell people about our YouTube. We got this on all podcast sites and on YouTube. So you ready? Oh, I thought you raised your hand. I thought you had something to say. So you guys, if y'all enjoyed this, man, we're gonna drop this on Friday. You guys, and we out of here.
Sure.